In today's video, we'll be going over how to gain control in your life, specifically through a protocol that's been around the male self-improvement community for quite some time. Yes, I'm talking about the famous monk mode. We've all heard about the massive benefits of monk mode and how it can help you to achieve major goals in your life. But while most men know what monk mode is, they really struggle with how to actually implement monk mode into their lives, which is what we'll be focusing on primarily in this video. Number 1. Meditation. You should meditate for at least 10 minutes a day. And you need to realize that the positive effects of meditation won't show up on day 1. You won't even feel the effects on day 5 or 10. But once you get into the second week of monk mode, you'll notice that all of a sudden, your mind and body feel incredibly calm. Even with just 10 minutes of meditation a day, you'll feel the positive energy brimming in your veins. All of the stress that plagued your mind would disappear into thin air. You'll feel incredibly calm, focused, and collected. And the things that easily distract you, things like Instagram, TikTok, and mindlessly scrolling through social media, you wouldn't be pulled by them anymore. Even major addictions, like watching dirty content online, that one has a significant negative effect on every man's life. Number 2. Exercise. You should be exercising for at least 30 minutes a day. Now, this can be your bodybuilding workout at the gym, a routine workout at home, or anything that is high intensity and gets your blood pumping. Preferably, you would want to exercise all 7 days a week. But if you are hitting the gym for 5 days a week, doing high-intensity workouts, I think it would be fine as well. Other than that, running, jogging, hiking, skiing, all of that counts, but I really think you would want to practice that for at least 30 minutes for the entire week. Number 3. No alcohol or drugs. The third and last non-negotiable habit for the monk mode protocol is retaining yourself from alcohol or any sort of drugs. Now, I know what most people are going to say, a bit of weed hurt nobody, or it helps me to stay productive. You need to set aside all of these excuses and eliminate alcohol and drugs completely from your life. You need to face your own emotions. That's one of the other big things that you'll come across when you practice monk mode. You'd have to face your emotions, your feelings, and your mind. You can't just use alcohol and drugs to escape that part of your struggle and expect everything else to turn out great. And I know how hard it can be to get rid of such stuff. I've been a victim of this myself, honestly. Even simple things like music playing in the background when you're working have to go. So those were the 3 absolute non-negotiables that you must practice for monk mode. But what makes monk mode really effective is that you can stack up other habits and other variables that you must practice in order to make your monk mode cycle as effective and efficient as possible. Maybe if you want to go in really hard, try adding in a couple more non-negotiables that are personalized to your lifestyle. No caffeine is one of my personal favorites. Every time I practice monk mode, I retain myself from any caffeine source. Another variable is that I stick to my diet. Whether you are on a vegan diet or any other diet, just strictly stick to it. Personally, I've been on the ketogenic carnivore diet, and whenever I'm doing monk mode, I make sure that I'm strictly eating things according to my diet and eliminating any other food. Now, this might not be good all year round. You'd probably get sick and tired of your diet. So just keep it till you're practicing monk mode and maybe try a much more lenient version of your diet once you are done with your monk mode cycle. Lastly, I want to go over how you really need to set out your monk mode cycles if you want to be successful with this protocol. You need to at least set 21 days for your monk mode cycle. Of course, you can set more, but ideally, you should do anywhere from around 3 weeks or 21 days to a maximum of 3 months. I really don't recommend going above 3 months, as it can really start to have a negative effect on your mind, and it just makes it incredibly difficult. Most people, including myself, find the sweet spot to be around 6 weeks, followed by a short 1 or 2 day break, before jumping on the monk mode cycle again. So I'd say you should experiment a bit and try and see what's the best amount of time that you can set for your monk mode cycle. And also know that these cycles aren't fixed for the entire year. You constantly need to reevaluate your situation and accordingly set the conditions for your cycle.
That was it for this video. Be sure to hit subscribe and take a look at the other videos on the channel. Like the video too, as it can help the video reach more men looking for a purpose and direction in life.